Have you ever felt like life is pushing you down, crushing your dreams, and testing your very will to keep going? What if I told you there's a secret and unbreakable mindset that can help you overcome even your biggest challenges? Today, I'm going to reveal that secret, and it might just change your life forever. Most people waste energy asking, why is this happening to me? But that mindset only creates more frustration and delay. The truth is, challenges are a natural part of life. They're not punishment, they're preparation. When you accept a challenge instead of resisting it, you instantly reclaim your power. You stop fighting reality and you start focusing on solutions. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means you stop denying the problem and start dealing with it with clarity. Whether it's a financial struggle, a broken relationship, or a personal failure, the faster you accept that it's real, the faster you can move toward change. Think of it like being stuck in a storm. You can scream at the rain, or you can put on a raincoat and keep walking. Every challenge you face carries within it the seed of growth. But only when you say, okay, this is my reality right now. What can I do about it? Acceptance is the beginning of all transformation. You can't fix what you refuse to face. The biggest challenges in life aren't always outside of you. They often start in your own mind. The way you think about problems directly shapes how you respond to them. If your mindset tells you, this is too much, I can't handle this, then that becomes your reality. But when you shift your mindset to, this is hard, but I'll find a way, everything changes. A challenge can either break you or build you, and that depends entirely on how you choose to see it. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are limited. They say things like, I'm just not strong enough, or this always happens to me. But those with a growth mindset believe that challenges are opportunities to evolve. They understand that pain, failure, and struggle are temporary and necessary for long-term success. Your thoughts are powerful. If you constantly think negatively, your mind becomes a prison. But if you feed it with resilience, hope, and purpose, your mind becomes a tool for freedom. The mindset shift doesn't happen overnight. It takes daily effort. Catching your negative thoughts, questioning them, and replacing them with beliefs that empower you. When your mind believes you can overcome something, your body and actions start aligning with that belief. Change your mind, and you change your life. Big challenges often feel overwhelming because we look at the entire problem all at once. It's like standing at the bottom of a massive mountain and staring straight up. You freeze, unsure of how to even begin. But the truth is, you don't need to climb the whole mountain today. You just need to take the first step. When you're facing a difficult situation, the smartest thing you can do is break it down into smaller, manageable parts. Instead of focusing on how far you have to go, focus on what you can do today. What's the first small action you can take that moves you forward, even just a little? If you're in debt, don't panic about the full amount. break it down into monthly goals. If you've failed at something, don't obsess over the end result. Break it down into the lessons you can learn and improvements you can make. This method reduces anxiety and builds momentum. Every small win gives you confidence. Every step forward shows you that progress is possible. Remember, no one builds a strong life in one day. It happens step by step, brick by brick, moment by moment. So stop asking, how will I handle all of this? And start asking, what's the next right step? Because motion beats overwhelm every time. One of the fastest ways to feel powerless in the face of a challenge is to focus on everything outside your control. The people, the past, the circumstances, the outcomes. These things can easily consume your thoughts and energy. But here's the truth. You don't need to control everything to move forward. The real power lies in recognizing what is within your control and taking full ownership of it. You can't control how others behave. You can't control what's already happened. You can't control every obstacle in your path. But you can control your attitude. You can control your response. You can control your daily choices, your habits, and your effort. This shift in focus is liberating. Instead of feeling like a victim of your situation, you become an active participant in your own growth. You stop waiting for the world to change, and you start changing yourself. And that's where real transformation begins. Every time you focus on what you can do, you take your power back. You create momentum. You build resilience. Remember, storms will come, but you don't need to control the wind. You just need to adjust your sails. In the middle of chaos, calm lives in the choices you still control. Most people try to avoid discomfort at all costs. But the truth is, discomfort is the birthplace of growth. Every meaningful breakthrough in life, mentally, physically, emotionally, is on the other side of discomfort. Think about it. Muscles only grow when they're pushed to the edge. Minds only sharpen when they're challenged. Confidence only builds when you step into the unknown. Yet, when life gets hard, most people retreat. They want the results, but not the process. But here's the secret. The process is the point. Every challenge is a test, not of your comfort, but of your character. Embracing discomfort doesn't mean you enjoy pain. It means you understand that pain is part of progress. When you're uncomfortable, it means you're stretching beyond your limits. You're leaving behind the old version of yourself and stepping into something greater. So instead of asking, how do I make this easier? Ask, how do I grow through this? If you can get comfortable being uncomfortable, there's almost nothing you can't achieve, because discomfort is temporary, but the growth it gives you can last a lifetime. Pain is a signal, not to quit, but to level up. Every pain, every challenge, no matter how painful, comes with a message. But most people are too busy complaining, blaming, or running to actually hear it. Life doesn't just happen to you, it happens for you. And every difficult situation carries a lesson that's meant to make you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what's next. Think about the hardest moment in your life so far. It hurt, didn't it? Maybe it broke you in ways you didn't expect. But now ask yourself, did it also teach you something? Did it reveal something about who you are, what you're capable of, who truly stands by your side? That's the power of reflection. Instead of saying, "Why did this happen to me?" start asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" Maybe the challenge is teaching you patience. Maybe it's showing you that you need to set better boundaries. Maybe it's exposing your weaknesses not to shame you, but to strengthen you. When you treat challenges like teachers, you become a student of life and you win. Motivation is powerful, but it's also fleeting. You'll feel motivated one day and lose that energy the next. That's why relying on motivation alone isn't enough to overcome life's biggest challenges. What truly changes your life is consistent, relentless action, even when you don't feel like it. Think about the times you succeeded. Was it because you suddenly got a burst of inspiration? Or was it because you kept showing up, pushing forward step by step, no matter what? Action creates momentum. It builds confidence. It breaks through fear and doubt. Even small steps, taken every day, accumulate into massive progress over time. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for everything to be just right. The perfect time to start is now. Take one action, no matter how small, toward your goal. Then take another. Then another. It's also important to be patient with yourself during this process. Progress isn't always visible immediately, but that doesn't mean you're not moving forward. Remember, discipline beats motivation every time. When you commit to action, even when it's hard, you're rebuilding a habit that will carry you through the toughest storms. So get up, take that step, and then keep going, relentlessly. When facing life's biggest challenges, it's natural to want to reach out to others. But there's a big difference between seeking support and looking for sympathy. Support helps you grow. Sympathy keeps you stuck. Support comes from people who believe in your strength, who challenge you to be better, and who offer practical help. Sympathy, on the other hand, often encourages you to dwell in your pain without pushing forward. It's important to surround yourself with those who lift you up. Friends, family, mentors, who see your potential even when you can't see it yourself. These are the people who hold you accountable, who remind you of your worth, and who help you find solutions. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of courage. Nobody overcomes their biggest challenges alone. Even the strongest people have support systems. But be mindful. Don't waste time with people who only validate your struggles without encouraging change. That kind of energy will drain you. Choose your circle wisely. Seek those who inspire action, growth, and resilience. Together, you become stronger, and challenges become easier to face. One of the most powerful tools to overcome challenges is visualization. The practice of imagining yourself succeeding even before it happens. When you clearly picture your victory, your mind begins to believe it's possible, which fuels your motivation and confidence. Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a mental rehearsal that prepares your brain and body for real action. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers use this technique to build focus and reduce fear. When you visualize overcoming your challenge, you create a mental roadmap. You see the obstacles, but you also see yourself finding solutions, pushing through pain, and reaching your goal. This mental image helps you stay committed on the tough days when doubt tries to creep in. But visualization works best when paired with action. Imagine your success, then take steps to make it real. Let the image of your victory inspire you to keep moving forward. Remember, your mind cannot easily distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and reality. Use this to your advantage. See yourself as the person who has already conquered the challenge. The clearer your vision, the stronger your resolve. The single most important secret to overcoming life's biggest challenges is simply this: don't quit. Most people fail not because they lack talent or resources, but because they give up too soon. The moment before a breakthrough often feels like the hardest, and many walk away right at that point. Persistence is the bridge between struggle and success. It's waking up every day and choosing to keep moving forward, no matter how tired, discouraged, or defeated you feel. Even when the path is unclear, even when progress is slow, refusing to quit builds a resilience that nothing else can replace. Quitting may seem like an escape, but it's really just stopping your story. When you commit to never giving up, you open the door to possibilities you never imagined. Remember, every success story is full of setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. What separates winners is the refusal to surrender. Your journey won't be easy, but if you hold on, keep trying, and trust yourself enough to keep going, you will overcome. You will grow. You will rise. So, no matter what, keep fighting, because the secret to overcoming your biggest challenges lies in your ability to endure and your refusal to quit.